Hey there! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. It's nice to meet you. I'm a no-native English teacher. And if you want to improve your spoken English, especially your fluency, this is the right place for you. Today we're going to talk about 10 phrases that you can use when you do not know what to say. Those are not only great to use when you literally don't know what to say, but they also sound very fluent and native-like, and you can use them whether you're talking to a friend, a colleague at work, your boss, or even a stranger. So let's jump into it. No. 1. That's a good question. I am sure many of you have been in that situation where somebody asks you something and you know that it is a good question, but in that moment, your brain just switches off and you una. Think of an answer. What do? You can use this phrase. It shows that you recognize the importance of the question without having to commit to an answer right away, and it gives you time to collect your thoughts. Here's an example. A journalist might ask a politician a difficult question. The politician could respond by saying, "That's a good question. Let me think about that." Number 2. Let me think for a second. This phrase is perfect for those moments when you need a little more time to process what someone has said or to come up with an appropriate response. By asking for a moment to think, you show that you value the other person's input and you want to give it the attention it deserves. For example, if your boss asks you for your opinion on a project, you could reply, "Let me think about that for a second. I want to make sure I give you my full thoughts." No. 3. I hadn't thought of that before. This is another great one that shows you re-engaged in the conversation and are open to different perspectives. Using this phrase acknowledges the other person's point of view while also indicating that you have more to learn. For example, if your friend suggests a new restaurant, you could say, "I hadn't thought of that before. That sounds interesting. Tell me more." No. 4. Let's change the subject. Now this one is for those times when you want to steer the conversation in a different direction. Maybe the topic at hand is becoming too personal or too controversial, and you want to find common ground. This phrase allows you to do so smoothly without causing any offense or awkwardness. For example, if the conversation starts to get uncomfortable, you can say, "Well, let's change the subject. How about the weekend plans?" No. 5. Hold on. This phrase is perfect for those moments when you need to interrupt the flow of conversation briefly. It is a polite way to do so, and it indicates that you need to address something quickly, but will return to the conversation afterward. For example, if you hear your name being called across the room, you can excuse yourself by saying, "Hold on, excuse me for a moment. No. 6, excuse me." This is another interruption phrase that works well in various situations. It's commonly used to get someone's attention or to apologize for accidentally bumping into them. It's important to note that this phrase is typically used in formal settings. For example, "Excuse me, could you please repeat that?" Number 7, I agree. Sometimes all you need to keep a conversation going is to show that you're re-listening and you understand what the other person is saying. This phrase is simple yet effective in doing so. It conveys that you share the same viewpoint and allows the conversation to progress naturally. For example, "I agree that the weather has been unusually warm this year." No. 8. I disagree. Of course, you do nets always agree with the other person, and this phrase provides a respectful way to express your differing viewpoint. It opens up the conversation for further discussion and helps you to engage more actively in the conversation. For example, "I disagree. I think that the new policy has some positive aspects, No, 9, to be honest. This phrase is perfect for those times when you need to share your true feelings or opinions in a respectful manner. It signals to the other person that what follows is your genuine thoughts and encourages them to listen openly. For example, to be honest, I found that the movie was quite boring. Number 10. Actually, this is a versatile phrase that can be used in various situations to correct a misunderstanding or to provide additional information. It allows you to clarify your point and ensures that the other person understands your perspective. For example, actually, I didn't say that. I said the opposite. Now that you know these 10 phrases, you won't feel awkward or lost for words in English conversations. They are the secret weapons to keep the conversation flowing smoothly and naturally. But remember, confidence is key. So practice these phrases until you feel comfortable using them. You can use them not only when you don't know what to say, but also to make your speech sound more fluent and native-like. So now, I would love to hear from you. Which phrase from this list surprised you the most, or which one do you think you will use the most? Please let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to read your responses. And if you want to become a more confident and fluent English speaker, you should definitely check out the next video that I have for you. It's a video about 12 simple ways to speak English more fluently. It's packed with actionable advice that will help you immediately improve your fluency. Click on the link provided to watch the video now. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means a lot to me. I appreciate your support, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.